in any client-side technology like React, Angular, Vue.js, your call. So what now? Push to production? Well, not just yet. That's where the Release Manager comes in handy. It's a built-in tool that allows you to gradually roll out new versions and test them safely. What about SEO? Go ahead. Google Website Builder, create a website, or any of the other 3,500 highly competitive non-branded keywords we compete for.
So hi everyone, आपका फिर से एक नए वीडियो पर स्वागत है। So
No
दोस्तों आप सबका बहुत
compromising
सारा
there. Our whole business depends on it. So let's put it this way. You can do everything with Wix. See for yourself.
Okay, let's do it again.
Nope, we're done here.
डोमेन के बगैर आपकी वेबसाइट अदृश्य है। उसे लाइव लाएं होस्टिंगर डोमेन के साथ। हर वेबसाइट को चाहिए एक अच्छा नाम। आप जिस प्लेटफॉर्म पर वीडियो देखते हैं उसका भी एक नाम है। कुछ बिलियों के पास भी डोमेन है और आपका नाम हो सकता है एक सर्वोत्तम ब्रांड की पहचान। होस्टिंगर के डोमेन है बहुत ही किफायती। मुफ्त डोमेन चाहते हैं? चुनिए 1 वर्ष का प्रीमियम वेब होस्टिंग प्लान। पहले से ही डोमेन है तो उसे होस्टिंगर पर स्थानांतरित करें और हमारी टीम 24/7 आपकी सहायता के लिए उपलब्ध है। सही डोमेन नेम खोजें और रजिस्टर करें। होस्टिंगर 3-2 ऑनलाइन।
आउटपुट मल्टीपल आउटपुट पर हमें क्लिक करना है। जैसे हम मैं आपको यहाँ पर दिखा देता हूँ। OBS में आप देखोगे यहाँ पर जो व्यू का ऑप्शन है, व्यू पर जब आप क्लिक
Are you still using Excel to manage your inventory and losing hours and money in doing so?
करोगे तो नीचे की तरफ आप देखोगे यहाँ डॉक्स का ऑप्शन आ रहा है।
Are you a web designer or a web developer who wants to enhance their web design skills by learning UI? If that sounds like you, I have something for you. Web design and UI is like a match made in heaven. Also, you can make way more money as a web designer who has some level of UI design knowledge than any other person. Hi folks, my name is Saptarshi Prakash. I'm currently a senior product design manager at Swiggy. In my career so far, I have worked with some of the popular startups of India like Housing.com, Zeta, and many other big and small names around the world. I've also delivered more than 70 UI UX talks at various organizations and companies like Amazon, Grab, Shopee, Practo, and popular colleges like IIT Bombay, IIT Guwahati, and NID Bangalore. I love teaching people, and to share my years of learning and experience, I'm doing a program on UI design in partnership with Growth School. And in this program, you're going to learn the fundamentals of visual design, my tips and tricks of creating world-class UI, the concept of visual-first design, and much, much more. This program is so practical that at the end of it, you would have created your own user interface of an e-commerce app. So just click on the link below and head over to the landing page to know more about the program. Not to mention, I'm also offering additional bonuses which will give you access to many exclusive things. Seats are limited, so take action now, and I will see you right inside the program.
Trading in options is a high risk, high reward game. If done with proper research, you can reduce your risk and increase your reward effectively. If you want to learn how to trade options profitably, then my options trading masterclass is a great way to get started. Because honestly, if you are an options trader, then there are some things you must know if you don't want to lose your hard-earned money. You must ensure that you can find the right stocks for options trading. You must also understand when to take trades and how to manage your trades. And the question is, how would you go about finding out if there is an options trading opportunity? How would you go about managing your trades? How would you go about taking high probability trades within your capital allocation? This is what Certified Options Trading Masterclass will teach you. I will also share with you some of my own strategies which have always given me good returns without taking too much risk. What I can promise to you is that if you follow what is taught in this class and handle yourself through all the material, then by the end of the program, your skill sets for options trading will have gone several notches up. So without further ado, click on the button below and sign up for the masterclass now.
Hey, what's up guys? VFX Bro here, and welcome to Intro to Motion Graphics in After Effects. Now, the things I'm going to be teaching you are available in most versions of After Effects. However, I am going to be using After Effects CS6, and we're going to be running over the process of what it's like to make a lyric video. I've been able to make several different lyric videos for Disney, Hollywood Records, and different bands over the last couple of years, and so I'm super excited to show you guys how I do them. And by doing this, we're going to be able to learn a lot of the basics in After Effects when it comes to motion graphics. So let's go ahead and get started out here. We're going to create a new composition. Some of the things I'm going to be teaching you, I may be expecting you to already understand through After Effects basic training. Things like what a project is, what a composition is. If you aren't familiar with those, there's a lot of tutorials online, or you can check out my After Effects basic training on vfxbro.com. So we're going to go ahead and create a new composition here, and we're going to make it 1280 by 720 pixels. We're gonna make the frame rate 24 frames per second, and we're gonna keep the duration at 2 minutes. And so we have this new composition here, and when I start off my most basic lyric videos, I use text. So I bring in the text first. Right here we have our text button. So for this particular lyric video, we're going to use a cover of the song We Are Young by Fun. And I'm going to drag that in. It's a music video layer that I have here, but I'm going to just turn it off because all we need is the audio. And we can scroll down here and take a look at the waveform. Now, often when doing motion graphics, you are lining up footage with audio. So it's important to understand where the audio is to help you sync things up. Quick key here is that we can actually play through the audio right away by hitting Control and the period button. We're going to go ahead and skip straight to the chorus, which says, "Tonight we are young." So I can kind of tell from looking at it here that that's where it was going to start. And so we know that the lyrics are "Tonight we are young." So we're going to start off by typing in "tonight," and we're going to click on the text here and double click. It's a little bit small, and we're going to want the text to be something. Let's try Century Gothic. It's one of my favorite fonts, and we're going to size that up. And again, we just hit the S button here for scale. You're going to want to learn all of the short keys when doing motion graphics, because it's really going to speed you along. If we were to look here in our text, we can go to our transform, and we have anchor point, our position, scale, rotation, and opacity. Our anchor point is this little guy right here, and we can actually adjust it by either clicking up here on the pan behind tool, or we can just hit Y, and that's going to allow us to move this around. And what our anchor point does, it anchors down our text here. So if we were to rotate it by clicking on this rotation tool right here or hitting R, it's going to rotate around that point. That's going to be our center. So the anchor point basically tells us where the center of our layer is. And if we were to move it up here and rotate around, we would see that now our anchor point has been moved to that position and it's rotating there. So usually I like to have the anchor point at the very bottom of my text layer. Now when I scale it down, it's going to do so appropriately. And we have the words "tonight" out, and I want to actually make it bold. I'm going to bring it closer together, right around there. So we have the text "tonight," and I often like to use the title "safe." Really quickly, let's go over the short keys. We have here S is for scale. It's going to bring it down. If we hit S again, it's going to hide it. R is for rotation. If we push it again, it's going to hide it. We've got P for position. We've got A for anchor point. And if we look at the other ones, R for rotation. Opacity is not O, actually it's T.